What is up, guys? Welcome back to S3M2 Football and welcome to today's football preview video. For today's video, we're off to Spain for a fixture kicking off in the Spanish La Liga this Saturday on the 21st of December. So please step into my office and let's talk a little bit about Football Club Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid. We start off today's video with the home side being the Blaugrana. The last 5 fixtures for Barcelona have ended in 2 wins, 2 losses and 1 draw. En route, Barca have scored 11 goals and conceded 8. So getting goals, yes, but maybe shipping in a few too many at the back as well. Barca's last game was a 1-0 loss at home against Leganes, so there's definite improvement to be made. The first player I'd like to talk about for Barcelona has got to be the man who they're expecting to get the goals in Polish centre-forward Robert Lewandowski. In 23 appearances, Lewandowski has scored 23 goals and provided 2 assists. In Robert Lewandowski, I think Barcelona have a very strong, physical, quick, but lethal centre-forward. A player who's very direct, and he's always just looking to hit the back of the net every time he gets the ball. In terms of creativity, I think we can talk just a little bit about Spanish attacking midfielder Dani Olmo. In 14 appearances, Dani Olmo has scored 6 goals and contributed 1 assist. But in him, I see a playmaker who's very patient, he's quick, he's creative. Dani Olmo is the kind of player who's always making things happen in the attacking third, either by dribbling, by playing that final ball to one of his teammates, or by scoring goals. And finally, I want to talk about a player who I think will be slowing things down for Barcelona in Spanish central midfielder Pedri. In 24 appearances, Pedri has 3 goals and 3 assists. And in him, I think Barcelona have a typical Spanish midfielder, a player who is calm, composed, and a very fluid passer. Pedri is that kind of player who can actually orchestrate plays from deep within midfield, but he can get higher up on the pitch as well to provide a bit of a goal-scoring threat if Barca need it as well. In terms of injuries, unfortunately, right winger Lamine Yamal now joins goalkeeper Marc-Andre ter Stegen and centre-backs Ronald Araujo and Andreas Christensen on the injury list. But I think Coach Hansi Flick is more than prepared for this situation. I think Barcelona will still be looking to play possession style football, just monopolizing the ball, dictating the tempo, orchestrating the play from out deep, and we'll probably see the team lining up in their 4-2-3-1 formation. Playing with this formation allows Barcelona to control the whole center of the pitch and then build up through the spine of this team. But if it is necessary, they can then counter-attack out wide using the right winger or the left winger, whether it's Ferran Torres or Rafinha. But I think we'll still see Dani Olmo in that number 10 position, just looking to play the killer passes to the wingers or to the center forward. And I think at center forward, we'll probably see Robert Lewandowski, just looking to get the goals and make the net bulge for Barcelona. Okay, on to the away team. Now, for Los Rojiblancos, the last 5 fixtures for Atletico Madrid have ended in 5 wins. Atleti have scored 16 goals and conceded 5 goals in those fixtures, so Diego Simeone's team are definitely getting goals. Their last match was a 1-0 win at home against Getafe in the Spanish La Liga. The first player I'd like to talk about for Atletico Madrid has got to be Argentine centre-forward Julian Alvarez. Alvarez joined from Manchester City, and in 25 appearances for Atletico Madrid, he has 12 goals and 2 assists. In Julian Alvarez, I think Atletico Madrid have a real workhorse in that centre-forward position. He's quick, he's tricky, but it's all of these runs he makes off the ball that really catch my attention when it comes to Julian Alvarez. He knows that he's not always going to get the ball, but he still makes those runs as convincingly as possible, just to sort of dummy the opposition into thinking that he's the danger man. Next up, I want to talk about French centre-forward Antoine Griezmann. In 24 appearances, Griezmann has 11 goals and 6 assists. And in him, I think Atletico Madrid have the perfect attacking player. Griezmann is a dribbler, a playmaker, and a finisher anywhere in that attacking third. He's an incredibly intelligent, incredibly fit, and incredibly versatile attacking player. And finally, I want to talk about the muscle in the heart of Atleti's midfield in Argentine central midfielder Rodrigo de Paul. It's 2 goals and 5 assists in 23 appearances for the box-to-box Argentine central midfielder. But I think Rodrigo de Paul's greatest asset here is definitely his physicality and his aggression. But with Rodrigo de Paul, you know Atletico Madrid have a player in their midfield who takes absolutely no nonsense. In terms of injuries, I think Atleti are definitely going to be missing centre forward Thomas Lemar, but they haven't had an issue getting goals at all. So I think that Diego Simeone is still going to line his team up to play a very defensive kind of game, probably still favouring his 4-4-2 formation, with 2 holding midfielders to just keep things solid in the middle. Atleti will look to absorb as much pressure as possible and then just counter-attack very quickly through one of their centre forwards up front or a wide player on one of the wings. Atleti have a very good habit of sort of sowing seeds of confusion amongst the opposition defenders with who exactly the danger man is, because a lot of the time you see opposition defenders tracking the wrong player because Atletico Madrid are just so good at making those dummy runs off the ball. Okay, on to the head-to-head and the S3M2 verdict. Now, the last 5 fixtures between Barcelona and Atletico Madrid have ended in 5 wins for Barcelona. The Blaugrana have been absolutely dominant in this fixture lately. In these last 5 matches between the two sides, Barcelona have scored 10 goals, while Atletico Madrid have scored just 2. So in terms of goal output as well, Barcelona look like heavy favorites. If we look at the Spanish La Liga right now, Barcelona are first with 38 points, while Atletico Madrid are second, also on 38 points. So it's kind of a situation of winner gets top spot in this weekend's fixture. Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid do have a game in hand over Barcelona though, so I think the Blaugrana are definitely under more pressure. Barca's recent form has been very damaging to their title ambitions. It's allowed the other teams to now catch up with them when it looked like they were so far ahead, and now this team is definitely feeling the pressure. Admin issues with Dani Olmo's registration have come up again, and it will be very interesting to see how all of these off-the-field issues affect the players coming into this game. I think the issue is sort of compounded knowing that Lamine Yamal will be absent for this fixture. Lamine Yamal gives this team so much creativity out wide on that right wing, but we're now seeing other players slowly but surely starting to find their form. Atletico Madrid have always been a team that works very hard. They might not have the most talented individuals, but as a unit, you can see that this team wants to challenge for the title. And this season somehow, Diego Simeone has put together a unit and a team that is challenging through sheer grit, determination and force of will. Atletico Madrid, I think, can accept if they are outthought on the pitch, if they are out-schemed, or if they are outplayed. But something they will not accept is being outworked on that pitch. And that's why you see these players constantly running, constantly applying pressure on the ball, constantly having the energy to counter-attack at maximum output whenever they do win the ball back. I think also the contrasting ideologies here will make this for a very interesting watch. Atleti will obviously be sitting deep, allowing Barca to have the ball, and as soon as they win it, looking to transition quickly and counter-attack out wide as soon as they can. Barca, on the other hand, will be more than willing to play the patient game with Atletico Madrid. We'll see Barcelona keeping the ball, just trying to make sure Atleti don't have access to it, because they won't be able to score even on the counter if they cannot touch the ball. But that means that Barcelona will then perhaps look to probe, play a patient game, dictate the tempo, so either slow it down when they want to or really inject a lot of pace in the game when they're looking to attack. But I do think that obviously this one being played at Barcelona's home ground does give them a bit of an edge. I think Barcelona do have the potential to win this one. They do have the ability to sort of turn up on their day and be the best team in the world at times. But I think for Atletico Madrid, this is going to be a very difficult fixture that is really going to test them. My score prediction for this one is going to be Barcelona 3, Atletico Madrid 1.
Hi, thank you for making it to the end of this video. We really appreciate the watch time and the fact that you took some time out of your day to spend it with us talking about the sport that we all love. If you enjoyed the content, why not, drop a like down below or comment in the comment section. Um, Maybe even consider subscribing to the channel. And I mean, while you are here right now, have a look at some of our old videos too. They should be appearing on the screen right now, along with that subscribe button. So you know exactly what to do. Um, Thank you so much. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And have a great day out there. And we hope to see you again very, very soon. Thanks. Stay safe.